Hello. In this video, we will show you how to transfer the check socket modifications to a plaster model and then how to fabricate the definitive socket. The following materials and tools are needed. For lamination, we need the standard tape and PVA bag, carbon fibers, and the different layup materials. Please see the IFU for a complete list with part numbers. Using a transfer apparatus, transfer the adjustments made to the check socket to the plaster model. This will guarantee that you have the same alignment with the definitive socket. Modify the plaster model where necessary in preparation for laminating the definitive socket. At this point, we've prepared the plaster model for laminating the DVS socket. The piston dummy has been secured onto the plaster model the same way as when preparing the plaster model for draping the check socket. Prepare a PVA bag and stretch it over the plaster model. Using thread, tie the PVA bag off in the narrow portion of the piston dummy, as shown here. Using a scalpel, cut away any excess PVA bag just above the thread. Fix the PVA bag distally and secure the seal by cutting away excess PVA and taping it in place around the vacuum tube. Place the silicone ring over the piston dummy. Prepare the DVS housing by inserting and tightening the cap screws, isolating them with wax, and filling them with plastiband. Place the DVS pump on the piston dummy. Note that the orientation of the valve is on the medial aspect. Insert the valve dummy and screw it in place. Remember to only insert the valve dummy after the pump is in place. In this way, you will avoid an air pocket being captured in the lamination. Place plastiband in the valve dummy slot as you did when draping the thermoplastic check socket. Check your vacuum and then pull a double layer of Perlon stockinette over the model. Tie the stockinette off around the DVS pump. Also, tie around the valve dummy and secure tightly. Expose the valve dummy using a scalpel. Now you're ready to complete the layup, including carbon fiber. Laminate per the IFU or use your personal layup to finish the DVS socket. When fabricating the DVS with the non-weight-bearing units, part number 4R 220=1, to create a good seal on the inner side of the socket, use 5mm thick PETG when thermoforming. Prepare your plaster model and the DVS housing as you did when draping the check socket. Drape as you normally would. Make sure to lightly sand the outer surface of the socket. This will ensure good adhesion of the final lamination. Assemble the prostheses in the transfer apparatus. Fix the lamination plate to the PETG before doing your lamination. Please note that you have two valve dummies, a short one and a long one. The short valve dummy should be used when using a sealing resin and talcum powder mixture to fix the socket to the rest of the prostheses, as shown. The long valve dummy should be used when using hard foam to secure the socket. This may be the case when the alignment is extremely offset. Now you can proceed with laminating.